So today I want to talk about the importance of celebrating your successes.
Every moment is a teachable moment.
For those of us who have been in the business for a while, or even if you're just beginning, sometimes the business itself or the auditioning or the performing can be overwhelming. And we forget to stop and smell the proverbial roses and celebrate our accomplishments. And I think that celebrating our accomplishments is really important for a number of reasons. Number one, it allows you to look back and see a benchmark of growth and see if you might get, disappointed if you're doing audition after audition and you're not hearing anything, you're not getting any feedback. Go back and look at those accomplishments or the last time you booked a gig, and you don't necessarily know that or remember that unless you write it down. And that will help you to remember that accomplishment and give you some positive reinforcement that, yeah, I booked this last week, so there really shouldn't be a problem in booking another one. Here's what I did. Or it can bring back a good positive memory, good positive energy to spur you onward for better performances in your auditions. And if you make a habit of writing down every time you booked a gig, or let's say you celebrated a milestone in your business creation, maybe you got your website done, maybe you sent out 25 marketing emails for the first time and you got a response, or even if you didn't, the fact that you sent out 20 email marketing is really something to celebrate, your accomplishments. And so if you can do that on a daily basis, write down things that you've accomplished, or even on a weekly basis, and put them in a place where it's easy to access. I always like to keep mine in my studio. I have a notebook that has all of my accomplishments. As a matter of fact, I have a planner. I write that down in my planner, and I go back every once in a while when I get discouraged. If maybe I'm not booking at the same rate that I was before, maybe I'm not hearing from my clients, maybe I sent out an email and I'm not getting any feedback from my client, I can always go back and be reminded of my successes. There's a lot to be said for having a positive attitude every day when you start the day, being grateful for the fact that we can do this for a living. And even when times are tough, things are slow, maybe you're frustrated, you didn't get that audition, if you can look back on positive memories, positive statements that you've written down, accomplishments and milestones that you have accomplished, that is going to create a whole new positive attitude. And that new positive attitude is going to be reflected in everything you do, from auditions to performance to relating to clients, reaching out to clients. It's really going to affect every aspect of your business. So it's important, if you can, write down your accomplishment as soon as it happens, or make it a point every day to jot down what you accomplished that day, or even for the week. If you want to think about, what did I accomplish this week? Well, I did 100 auditions, or I did 20 auditions, I did 100 emails, or I reached out to clients I hadn't reached out to in a very long time. And so the smallest thing, it doesn't have to be a giant milestone. It doesn't have to be, oh, I've got that national commercial, although that's always wonderful. But it can be just small things that you've accomplished that really help you to, again, have a benchmark and understand that we all start somewhere, and from there we grow. And so growth is always a wonderful thing. So make sure that you're writing down those accomplishments on a daily, weekly basis, and go back and look at them often. It'll really help. So if you want to see more business or performance tips, check out my videos here. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you next week.